What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Now, of course, now there is not only interesting movies coming out in the month of June, but there are also interesting TV premieres that are also coming. Uh, so here is my June TV 2020 previews. All right, premiering on Thursday, June 1st. We of course got iCarly season three returning for Paramount Plus. Now, I actually quite like the revival of iCarly. I thought it was like really. I thought the revival was pretty decent and everything. Uh, so I'm gonna. I mean, I was definitely like a big iCarly fan, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I was more like I never disliked iCarly. I mean, I was more like a. I was more of a Drake and Josh or Victorious or even Zoe 101 guy back in the day. But it's gonna be interesting where they're gonna take season three at. I mean, I've really enjoyed the revival. I thought it was like more like dirtier than you expect and everything. And just hearing Carly curse a little bit, which is really interesting to see. So you got Miranda Cosgrove coming back. We don't have Jeanette McCurry coming back for obvious reasons. Don't expect like Drake Bell to ever appear for, of course, other obvious reasons. But maybe we'll see Josh Peck return. I don't know, but give me interested to see where they're gonna take season three. All right. Friday, June 2nd, we got Queen of the Universe, which kind of sounds like RuPaul's Drag Race meets American Idol, where drag queens around the world performs for the judges here. I mean, I'm Hey, we got so many interesting. We already got lots of music competition shows, so I guess we could add another one to the list. All right. We also got Shiny Happy Family, the Duggar family secrets, which is pretty much exposing the truth beneath the wholesome Americana surface of the Duggar family, which I'm not really interested in their life, but yeah. We also got With Love season two. Which of course has Constance Marie from George Lopez fame is in this. So I haven't really seen the first season, but I did heard some good things about me. It actually has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, so definitely has lots of fans there. So I mean, maybe I should give this one a go, but been occupied with other stuff, so I haven't really had time to check it out. But it'll be interesting. Should say that. All right, Sunday, June 4th, we got Joe Pickett's season two, where like Joe Pickett and his family navigate the shifting social political climate of the rural town on the verge of economic collapse. I mean, do you know that I'm getting a bit of like Yellowstone vibe here? I mean, this is actually a show that once premiered on Spectrum, but I guess Spectrum stopped doing their original programming, so now this is pretty much a Paramount Plus exclusive. I never really seen the first season, but I heard some decent stuff about it, so could be interesting, I guess. We also got the Eric Andre show season six, which I love Eric Andre. That dude always cracks me up with his with lots of his fun pranks here. He's also funny and stuff. Like he was really good on Two Broke Girls. Uh, he was also in that Jackass Forever follow up. Eric Andre is always hilarious, and so and I have seen the show a couple of times, and it's actually a pretty funny show. I mean, I'm curious to see what guesses he's going to get in this. All right. We also got 90 Day Fiance season six coming to TLC, which I could give two squats about. And we also got the Idol premiering. Okay, I've been interested in this show. It's from the same creators of Euphoria. You got The Weeknd, Lily Rose Depp is in this, but I've been hearing not so great stuff about it. I believe it has a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. Rare for an HBO show to get bad reviews, by the way. So, yeah, I can't really think of many HBO shows that got this many. Like, this is probably, I think, the major Ryan HBO show in the past number of years. So, yeah. And if you guys don't know much about the idol, it focuses on Jacqueline, played by Lily Rose Depp, who is this pop idol who, after having a nervous breakdown that caused her last tour to be canceled, and she ends up having a complex relationship with Tedros, played by The Weeknd, who is a self help guru and the head of a cult. And I've actually been enjoying the show, like the trailers. I think a new trailer, by the way, dropped, which I'll talk about in a separate video. But I'm still interested in the series, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, there is some controversial stuff, but hey, I like the filthy. Bring on the filthy. So it could be interesting to see. I'm just disappointed that the reviews aren't good, but it is what it is, I guess. Monday, June 5th, we've got American Ninja Warrior Season 15 coming to NBC. Which I don't really watch Ninja Warrior, but it definitely has its fans. So if you're interested in it, good news, it is returning. All right. We also got Stars on Mars about celebrities who are literally pretty much traveling in outer space. So I guess spacing with the stars. I guess I don't know. And some of the stars who set you appear includes the lineup includes Lance Armstrong, Natasha Leggero, Marshawn Lynch, Ariel Winter, Portia Williams, Tanish, Willis. So Ronda Rousey is supposed to be one of the celebs. So this is going to be interesting to see. I mean, I'm not really big with like reality TV, but this actually does sound interesting. I mean, I guess it's like Apprentice in space. I don't know, but could be intriguing to see. All right, we also got Cruel Summer season 2, which this time around about an intense friendship. We're like approaching the story of three different timelines surrounding Y2K, and the season twists and turns as it tracks the early friendship between Megan and Isabel and Megan's best friend Luke, the love triangle that blossomed, and the mystery that would impact all their lives going forward. And the first season I thought was really decent, so I'm looking forward to see where they're going to take season 2 at. Uh, you of course have like Sadie's from Goldberg's fame is in this, Lexi Underwood, who was in that Sneakerella film last year. I'm intrigued to check this one out. It does look really intriguing, and I thought the first season was decent, so gonna be interested to see how season 2 is gonna be. All right. We also got the Arnold Schwarzenegger Netflix series Arnold coming premiering on Wednesday, June 7th. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I cannot wait to check out the show that this docu series that is pretty much talk about where he like talks about his career and everything from bodybuilding to acting and all. So I'm intrigued to see this one. All right, we also got the Real Housewives of Orange County season 17 with coming to Bravo, which again I care two squats about. We also got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season 16 coming to FXX. Crazy that this show's been on the air for quite some time. I mean, I've actually enjoyed it. I've seen episodes here and there. Pretty funny show. You know, you got Charlie Day, Danny DeVito, Kate Olsen. So it's gonna be interesting to see where they're going to take the new season to. All right, Thursday, June 8th, we got Based on a True Story coming to Peacock. And it's about a real estate agent, a plumber, and a former tennis star sees a unique opportunity to profit from America's obsession with crime and sordid events. It stars Kelly Cuoco as well as Chris Messina, Leon Librado from Scream 6 fame, Natalie Dyer from Stranger Things fame. And I'm actually looking forward to check out the show. Like, I love good these like who done it based shows, and this looks really intriguing to check out. And I love Kayla Cuoco too, whether like she does stuff like Harley Quinn, Big Bang Theory, obviously Ace of Rules, Flight Attendant was great, and just seeing her back on TV definitely piques my interest. So I'm intrigued to see this one. All right. We also got Never Have I Ever, the fourth and final season, which I really quite like the show. I think it's really cute, charming. I really like the lead actress. She plays Debbie pretty well. So I'm interested to see how they're going to end the show. Obviously, it's going to most likely end with them graduating and everything. So I don't think they're going to do another season where they're in college or anything. But I'm intrigued to see this one and see, Debbie's like her final chapter of her career here, or a final chapter of her life here. So it could be interesting to see. All right. Other stuff coming out. We got The Lake season 2 coming to Prime Video that has Julia Stiles. We got some Disney show called Haley's on It with Olivia Carvalho and Manny Jacinto. Friday, June 9th, we got The Crowded Room coming on Apple TV. And if you guys don't know much about the show, In My Hand It's the summer 1979. A young man is arrested for a shocking crime, and an unlikely investigator must solve the mystery behind it before the true criminal strikes again. It stars Tom Holland. You also got Amanda Seyfried. Amy Rossum is also in this. Christopher Abbott. And I thought this trailer looks terrific. Nice to see Tom Holland really branching out outside of the Spider-Man game. So I'm intrigued to see this one when it premieres. It looks very intense. Tom Holland looks great in this. I like Amanda Seyfried, so could be intriguing to check out the show. And it's based on a true story as well, so that's interesting too. All right. We also got Human Resources Season 2 coming to Netflix. This workplace comedy pulls back other currents on the daily lives of the hormone monsters. And of course, this is supposed to be the finest season of the show. And of course, Big Mouth is also ending its run. I actually enjoyed Human Resources. I mean, it's not as funny as Big Mouth, but I think the show is pretty funny. We're supposed to be getting some fun guest appearances, like I believe some of them include Florence Pugh, Miley Cyrus, Eugene Levy. So I'm interested to see how they're going to end the show with. So it should be intriguing to see. All right, we also got the Snoopy Show Season 3 coming to Apple, which I used to always like Charlie Brown, but I didn't really watch the Snoopy Show. So yeah. We also got The Playing Card Killer coming to Netflix, about a card left out of murder scene connects a string of killings in this docuseries, tracking a notorious serial killer who terrorized Spain in 2003. Netflix has been really good with their docu-crime series, so this could be interesting. So, Sunday, June 11th, we got the Tony Awards coming to CBS. Monday, June 12th, we got Hey Yahoo coming to GSN, hosted by the Flash actor Tom Cavanaugh. This is supposed to pretty much be a game show. We're of course, three players had to compete to guess what millions of people are searching for Yahoo. I mean, I don't know many people who even do Yahoo much anymore, but okay, could be cool, I guess. All right, Tuesday, June 13th, we got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 11 coming to MTV, which again I could care two squats about. We also got Wednesday, June 14th, we got Our Planet Part 2, Season 2. Of course, narrated by not Richard Attenborough, David Attenborough. I always keep getting the two mixed up. Which is interesting because he also has another show that's premiering this week, that dinosaur show, which I forgot the name of it. I forgot. Jurassic something, not Jurassic Park. Forgot the name. It's a dinosaur nature show. They Prehistoric Planet. I think that's what it's called. But I don't know. This show, I don't really watch much nature documentaries as I used to, but I should really get into more of them. But all right. Also premiering June 14th, we got the Wonder Years Season 2, which I was interested in checking out the first season. It wasn't as good as I was hoping. I mean, I understood what they were going for and everything, but I just didn't really thought the humor was as great. I mean, yeah, it just did not hit right. So I'm not really too excited for Season 2. I mean, the original Wonder Years is great, but this new one, I don't know, it just wasn't as, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a nostalgia one because I just like the original Wonder Years too much. But I don't know. We'll see where Season 2 will go. Maybe it'll be better than the first season. Who knows? All right. We also got Temptation Island Season 5 coming to USA, which I could give two squats about. We got The Big D coming to USA, which follows recent divorcees as they search for love, for romance in paradise, with one catch the exes along with the journey. It's hosted by Bachelorette alumni Joseph Fletcher and Jordan Rogers. I don't really watch these dating shows, but if you're interested, good news. They got a new show, some dating show, The Big D. Okay, that's a weird title, but anyway. All right, now maybe my anticipated show that week, we got The Full Monty. Now, the Full Monty, of course, is yeah, takes place 25 years later, and follows the same band of brothers as they navigate the post-industrial city of Sheffield and society's crumbling healthcare, education, and employment sectors. We of course got the returning cast like Robert Kyle, Mark Addy, Tom Wilkinson. I love the original Full Monty. I mean, it was pretty much Magic Mike of the '90s. It was terrific. It was funny, heartfelt. I'm looking forward to check out this new show when it premieres. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's a limited series or not, but I'm really excited for it nonetheless. All right, Thursday, June 15th, we got Star Trek: Strange New Worlds coming. Season 2 coming to Paramount Plus, which of course has Anson Mount as Captain Pike, which I don't really watch Strange New Worlds. I mean, I barely watched any of the Star Trek new Star Trek content, which I probably should get into them, I guess, but I never really got around to watching them. Although Picard's not, although I, Picard's not that bad though. But yeah, I barely watched some of the new Star Trek content, but it is what it is, I guess. All right. We also got Assembled, the making of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania coming to Disney Plus, which those Assembled shows are pretty fun. So, all right, Friday, June 16th, we got a Lovely Little Farm season 2, which I don't even watch. But it's of course an animal documentary. We also got Outlander season 7 coming to Stars, which I don't really watch either, but it definitely has its fans because it's been around for 7 seasons. So. All right. We also got the 50th Daytime Emmy Awards coming to CBS, which I mean, I'm not really much of a soap opera guy, so I barely watch the daytime Emmy Awards. I'm more into the primetime Emmy Awards, really. But yeah. All right. Sunday, June 18th, we got The Righteous Gemstones season 3 coming to HBO, which of course has Danny McBride, John Goodman, Adam Devine, Walton Goggins. I mean, this show is actually pretty funny. I mean, the group of characters is pretty fun. Really interesting that they're actually running for season 3, so pretty cool there. A very underrated show too. So if you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. Interested to see where they're gonna take season 3 at. We also got The Walking Dead's Dead City coming to AMC. The series follows Maggie and Negan traveling into a post-apocalyptic Manhattan cut off from the mainland in search of Maggie's kidnapped son, Herschel. The crumbling city is filled with the dead and dead citizen who have made New York City their own world full of anarchy, danger, beauty, and terror. Of course, we've got Jeffrey D. Morgan coming back, Lauren Cohen. You know what? I'm not much of a Walking Dead guy, but Jeffrey D. Morgan was an awesome Negan. So I'm interested to see. This I'm actually give a go to. Because Jeffrey D. Morgan is great. I mean, I hope he does more stuff with that axe because, my God, he really the stuff he did in this is insane. So yeah, and got Lauren Cohen, who is always a given. So it'll be interesting. All right, Tuesday, June 20th, we got FBI True coming to Paramount Plus, which goes behind the scenes with real agents telling true stories of their most dangerous and infamous cases. Of course, I guess this is pretty much a play on like the FBI series that CBS has, but said this is going to Paramount Plus rather than CBS, so could be cool. Wednesday, June 1st, is the big one, and that is Secret Invasion. It is insane to believe that this is literally Marvel's first Disney Plus show since She-Hulk. Wrap your heads around that, people. And of course, we do got other ones coming out this year, like Loki season 2's coming. We also got Echo, which who knows if that's even going to be good or not. Now, Secret Invasion, if you guys don't know, here's what it's about. In Secret Invasion, it follows Nick Fury, played by Samuel Jackson, and his allies who attempt to thwart a Skrull invasion of Earth. Bradstreet serves as the head writer with Ali Salem directing. We of course have Jackson coming back as Fury. We also have folks like Ben Melson coming back as Taylor, Kobe Smulders, Mark Freeman, Kingsley Benadir, Charlene Woodard, Killen Scott, Dermot Maroney, Christopher McDonough, Emilia Clarke, Don Cheadle, Olivia Colman. I am excited for this. I think definitely I love the spy aspects here. It looks really intense. Maybe the darkest out of the Disney Plus Marvel shows, probably. So I'm hoping it's really great, but we'll see. All right. We also got LA Fire and Rescue coming to NBC, which is a docu series, and it will of course take views to the front lines of LA County Fire Department, and you get a chance to see the machine systems behind one of the country's most elite firefighter units. And it could be interesting here. I mean, come on. NBC is pretty much home to fire based shows because of Chicago Fire. So I guess we're going to see a show that's pretty interesting that we got Paramount Plus that's doing a show about FBI because of their FBI show. And we got NBC doing a real life show about firefighters because they got Chicago Fire. I find that should be interesting. I mean, maybe ABC would do like a doctor show because of Grey's Anatomy, I guess. I don't know. But could be an interesting series there. All right, Thursday, June 22nd, we got Glamorous coming to Netflix. Marco Almeida is a young gender non-conforming queer person, lands a job working for legendary makeup mogul Madeline Addison and tries to revolutionize the fashion industry. Now, this does star Kim Cattrall from Sex and City fame. I don't know if this was supposed to be a a CW show, but I guess CW passed on it, so Netflix picked it up. I don't know if it's going to do any well because there's not really all that. It, to be honest, doesn't look interesting to me, but it could be cool, I guess. Speaking of Kim Cattrall, who's, of course, we already know Kim Cattrall is always best known for playing Samantha in Sex and City fame. It's really ironic that that show is premiering the same day as season 2 of And Just Like That. Now, of course, And Just Like That is pretty much like a revival of Sex and City, which, of course, we don't have Samantha coming back, which is still a little better, but and I actually thought the first season was really decent. I mean, of course, I'm not really much of a Sex and City guy either. Uh, I mean, I thought the show was okay. I mean, some of the movies weren't, but the show was actually okay. But I'm actually interested to see where they're going to take season 2 at. Where we see some new characters coming in, I don't know, but it should be interesting to see. We also got a show called Skull Island coming to Netflix which is pretty much a King Kong anime series. Uh, and I am really interested in this. I like the animation style. Some of the voice talents includes Nicholas Cantu, Mia Whitman, Darren Barnett, Speak of Never Have I Ever, Benjamin Bratt, Benny Gilpin. This does look really intriguing. I mean, of course, we gotta wait till 2024 to see King Kong back on screen. But hey, at least we got this should hold us down, I guess. We are also getting a King Kong live action series for Disney Plus too, so there's that as well. Hey, who does not love King Kong? So seeing like a new King Kong anime show could be interesting to see. And of course, made my anticipated show premiering that month or that week. We got The Bear season 2. The first season of The Bear, believe it or not, that was my favorite show last year. I thought The Bear was terrific. You got Jeremy Allen White, who I love Jeremy Allen White ever since Shameless. Of course, he's been winning lots of awards for the show. Of course, he also had, I believe John Bertha was in the first season too, if I'm not mistaken. I love a good show about about cooking and stuff like that, whether you talk about film like Chef and everything. And this show was just terrific. It was funny, heartfelt. Jeremy Allen White definitely deserves those awards, so I'm glad to see him really branching out. Just like Amber Russell, I'm glad to see Jeremy Allen White branching out outside of Shameless. So I'm interested to see where they're going to take this new season 2. All right, Friday, June 23rd, we got Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, the series, season 3, coming to Netflix. So it's gonna be interesting to see where they're gonna take that new Pokemon season two. We got Catching Killers season three coming to Netflix, which of course is a show focusing on some most infamous killer cases. So I'm curious to see what killers are going to be talking about for season three. We got Swagger coming to Apple, which is I should say Swagger season two coming to Apple, which of course stars O'Shea Jackson Jr. and is a basketball show, which I have of course talked about the first season. Not a bad show here. O'Shea Jackson Jr. is really good, so it's gonna be interesting to see where they take season two at. We got Carpool Karaoke series coming to Apple, which I don't even never even heard of. I know Carpool Karaoke, but I forgot they did a series anyway. And we also got a show that actually just dropped a new trailer, which I'll talk about here in a bit, called I'm a Virgo. And the trailer for this looks interesting. I'll probably talk a little bit more in depth in a separate video. Um, but it's pretty much like a darkly comedic fantastical coming of age joyride about Cootie, who's a 13-foot tall young black man in Oakland, California. And like having grown up hidden away, passing time on a diet of comic books and TV shows. He taped to experience the beauty and contradictions of the real world. And he also forms friendship, finds loves, navigates awkward situations, and encounters his idol, who's a real life superhero named the Hero. The, the preview for this looks really interesting, so I'm really intrigued to check this one out. All right, Sunday, June 25th, we got the BET Awards coming to BET, which I used to always like the BET Awards back in the days, but nowadays I'm not really big of it as I used to. I'm not really sure who's hosting it though this year, but all right. Monday, June 26th, we got a couple of game shows coming. We got Claim to Fame season two, which is of course hosted by Kevin Jonas and Frankie Jonas. We also got um, now premiering on Monday, June 26th. We got The Bachelorette season 100, I guess, or season 20, I should say. Which, yeah, I could. Let's just say was I could get you squats about. I mean, yeah, I'm not really into much of these staying shows, to be honest with you. And Bachelor are two of them. So, yeah. Wednesday, June 28th, we got Muscle and Mayhem, an unauthorized story of American gladiators coming to Netflix, which is, of course, a show about the iconic 90s reality show American Gladiators and explores the show's success and how it or almost ended before it began. That actually, I'm really intrigued to check out. I mean, I've been like looking at a couple of pretty much a couple of shows about because on ABC they got the show about game shows and they were talking about how controversial and success American Gladiator was at the time. And I'm interested to see like more of a show about behind the scenes of the show and everything. So could be intriguing. So all right, we also got Disney Gallery, Star Wars: The Mandalorian, the making of season three, coming to Disney Plus. Of course, the making of the controversial season three of Mandalorian. So, could be interesting to see there. We got something called Weekend Family, season two, coming to Disney Plus, which is a French series that follows the fate of a new step family that get together every weekend. So I never really watched it, but I heard some cool stuff about it, I guess. We got Grownish, the sixth and final season coming to Freeform. Interested to see how they're going to end the show. I mean, lots of the ish shows are ending, of course. Blackish end this run, now Grownish. Will we get a new ish in the future? I don't know, but and of course they did do Mixish, which I just didn't mind, but they got rid of that in a heartbeat. On Apple, we got Hijack, which stars Idris Elba as Sam, a talented business navigator who must use his skills to broker a peaceful end to a hijacking of a flight from Dubai to London. The previews for this looks really interesting. You got Idris Elba, who's always great. Uh, looks really endearing. I love a good airplane, like the airplane driller genre. I do dig that. So could be interesting checking this series out. All right. Thursday, June 29th, we got The Witcher Season 3, Volume 1, coming to Netflix. Of course, this is pretty much going to be Henry Cavill's last hurrah as The Witcher. Of course, it's going to be replaced by Liam Hemsworth for Season 4, I believe. That's all controversial. I mean, it's a shame that we're not really going to be seeing Henry Cavill as Superman or even The Witcher anymore down the line. But hey, that's why I guess. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna how they're like what they're gonna do with the Henry Cavill role like character and everything. I mean, I'm really looking forward to see where they're gonna take the show to or this new season. Of course, it is cut into not one but two parts. The second part will premiere in July, so it could be cool, I guess. All right, we also got Warrior Season 3 come to Max, which of course stars Andrew Koji, and it's pretty much about like Sham, a martial arts prodigy who immigrates from China in search of his sister, only to be sold to one of the most powerful tongs in Chinatown. I never really seen Warrior. I believe this was like a Cinemax exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I never really seen the show in general, but I probably should give it a go. I mean, definitely has like a Bruce Lee feel to it. So yeah. Anyway, all right. We also got 10-Year-Old Tom season 2 coming to Max. But the first season was actually pretty funny, by the way. I mean, very underrated show. Like I never really heard anyone really talking about or even heard about the series. And if you guys don't know much about the show, it's about an average kid who must contend with the well-meaning but questionable guidance of his adults around him. And the show, I like the animation style. Definitely reminds me a little bit like Home Movie-ish. Really, remember Home Movie? Definitely has a bit of that type of animation style. So it should be interesting to see where they're going to take season 2 at. And we also got a couple of game shows premiering. We got Press Your Luck season 5 coming to ABC, hosted by Elizabeth Banks. Generation Gap season 2 also coming to ABC, hosted by Kelly Ripa. And we got The Chase season 3 coming to ABC, hosted by Sarah Haynes. So interesting. Like if you're a fan of game shows, cool news. Some game shows are returning. Not sure when Celebrity Family Feud's coming back, but last but not least, Friday, June 30th, we got Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan season 4. Now, I've actually seen this show, and it's a pretty fun series. John Krasinski's really great, Jack Ryan, but season 4, wow, to be honest, I forgot that it's been 4 seasons, but yeah, it could be interesting where they're gonna take this new season too. I mean, John Krasinski plays this role really well. I mean, he's not as good as let's say Alec Baldwin was or Harrison Ford or anything, but he definitely really embodies the Jack Ryan role perfectly. So it's gonna be interesting to see where they're gonna take season 4 too. But that's pretty much it. There'll probably be some shows that will just slip under the radar, but honestly, my number one anticipated show is actually not Secret Invasion, which I'm excited for Secret Invasion, but my number one anticipated show will actually be The Bear season 2. Like that first season of The Bear was just terrific. So yeah, but lots of interesting shows should keep your eye out for. But let me lead you guys. What are some of your anticipated TV premieres coming in the month of June? Are you excited for the return of The Bear? Are you excited for Secret Invasion? Never Have I Ever's final season? The Idol? The Witcher? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Jimmy sign out.